Hello friends, happy Saturday. I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I am an Edmonton, Alberta Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to share with you my two make and take cards that I am offering as part of my Facebook Live party that I'm doing that ends tonight at 9 p.m. I will also share a few more things from this holiday mini catalog as well, so I'll just wait for a little minute to see if anybody's can jump on. Fantastic. Carolyn is here. Carolyn and Joy, can you give me a thumbs up if I'm the right direction? I'll just wait. Hopefully I am. I think I have finally figured out how to have a horizontal image with my iPhone. Oh yes, Brenda Ball gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, I will keep going. So first of all, I want to thank you so much for watching my videos, for just participating and engaging with me live. I'd be so lonely if I was just by myself. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank everybody who has placed online orders already and filled out the door prize form. And if you haven't filled out the door prize form, make sure you do. You can also let me know if you want to go on my email newsletter list, because that's how I advertise all my classes. It's just easier because some friends are on Facebook, some friends are not. So that's sort of my main source of information. And let's see who else is here. Camilla's here. Hello, Camilla. Gail's here. Hello, Gail. There, now I lost everybody. No, I found you again. Okay, so if you want to place an online order today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and this is the hostess code, 7V9BTQU6. Now, if you are ordering more than $200 worth of product, please don't use the hostess code because you get to be the hostess. I want you to have the benefits. When you enter the code, what that allows me to do is basically I get the hostess benefits and I put them towards door prizes. So that's where I get a lot of my door prizes from my Facebook Lives. And it also helps me when you like or share my videos. So thank you so much for everyone who does that. It's huge. You have no idea how much that helps. So thank you as well. Now, some of the specials I've got going right now is any orders of $35 or more, you will get these two cards that I'll show right away how to make. I'll send you the kits in the mail. Orders of $60 or more will get your name into a draw to win 40 markers. Aren't these beautiful? Were you ever, when I was a kid, I used to get that big package of Crayola crayons. Maybe some people know what I'm talking about. This is what it reminds me of. I have two sets for myself because when a marker dies out in one set, you got to have a backup set. So I love it. It's worth about $164, so it's a pretty good prize. And also orders of $100 or more, I'm going to send you a special embellishment because that's quite a large order. So I'm going to send you a little surprise in the mail along with your make and take kits. I'm also running a paper share. I've got one spot left in the paper share, new holiday catalog paper share. It's $47. And my Lazy Days of Summer Stamp Camp, I have 2 spots left in that. I'll show the cards again in a minute. And then my Poinsettia Place card class, that will be running, we're going to do the demonstration September 26th. It's actually part of the Canadian Scrapbooker event that they're running. And we're offering card kits by mail, or if you order the big product bundle, you get your card kits free and you get watercolor painters for free. These are $16.25. Or you can just order the bundle, the stamp set and the dies, and you still get your cards for free and the PDF instructions. So those are sort of my specials that are going on. And before I start, I just really quickly wanted to show you what we made last night. I had my team stamp night last night, and we focused on the Celebrate Sunflower projects. What do you think of this? Isn't this cute? It's supposed to have ribbon. I ran out of the braided trim ribbon. I have to buy some, but that was cute. And then this was one of the cards that we made. This was another card, and then this was the third card. And then I shared another class as well, and the PDF instructions have to go out this afternoon. I wrote them all up this morning, so I'll be sending them to my team today. So if you're interested at all in joining a stamping group, the starter kit's $135. You get to choose $165 in product, no shipping, no GST, and Stampin' Up! Even throws in a paper pumpkin. So it's a pretty good deal. So I wanted to share that. And then if you're not doing anything next Wednesday morning or the third Monday night, these are going to be 3 of the cards. We make 4 cards, but these are what the cards look like. So you're welcome to sign up and join us to make these. This one is a fancy fold. This one uses the Love of Leaves stamp set. This one, I forget what this folder or what this die is called, but I love it. And this rainbow glimmer paper. I think the glimmer paper is on back order, but I have 3 brand new packs because I am a hoarder, so I can always fill it for you if you like to. Okay, and then the 4th card, I cut it, but I haven't designed it yet because it's going to be a watercolor technique that I want to share with everybody. So if you want to take a class, you're welcome to. You can just pay $20 to attend the class. It's through Zoom, or you can place an order for $35 and get your 4 cards for free. So that is what I'm running. Now, I took a look at the inventory supply list before I started this because, I lost everybody's comments now, because I wasn't sure what was selling out. And this one kind of shocked me. Okay, there's 2 things. You can't order this Wonder of the Season product suite yet. So this is a suite that is $203. I didn't really show this very much because I thought, that's a high price point. Nobody's going to buy that. Okay, I'm wrong. And the problem is it's not the product suite that's the problem. It is this one stamp set. Can you guys see this one? Cherish the Season. Now, the good news is that they're supposed to be having some comeback in inventory, I think on August the 17th. So you can still, I think you can still place your order. It's just on back order. But let me show you the card I got. I ordered this whole bundle because I'm a gotta have it all kind of girl. And I got this from Tammy Gill. So Tammy, it's a 705 area code. I don't know where that is. 705 out east, I would think. Anyway, look how beautiful this bell embosses. So I think that's why the stamp set is on back order. So it's something you might want to consider getting. I've thought, oh, so beautiful and simple, right? Like this is a simple, sweet card that you could easily make, I don't know, 20 of. I don't know if I do 100. That's a lot of embossing. 100 cards is a lot for me. The other thing that's on back order right now is the Halloween stamp set. You can't even order it right now. I'm sure it'll come back on. Oh yeah, Carolyn says 705 is Ontario. There you go, Carolyn. Yeah, she made a beautiful card. So this stamp set, you can't get this right now, but I know it'll come back for people who love making Halloween treats and Halloween cards. So don't be concerned if you go to place an online order and it doesn't let you. Oh, Shauna ordered that whole suite. I know. I'll just show you a couple quick cards with this suite. So this was one of, this was my make and take. The thing that sold me on this set, look at this tag die. It's got a little bit of stitching at the bottom, and then it cuts this out with your hole already. So I love that, and I love how the deer embosses. So this was a super simple card. I don't know if you can see. I stamped a little bit on there with cherry cobbler ink as well. And then this is a similar card with Eva, done by Eva Dobless. I'm probably butchering her name. I apologize. But look how pretty that is. That's that evergreen embossing folder I was talking about yesterday that Shauna won in my games night door prize. So Shauna, you're going to want to pick this up. Like I said, I almost used it, but I didn't, Shauna. Trust me, I put it back. So tempted though. Mine is going on my order tomorrow. And then this was the final card with this suite. Isn't this one pretty? There's that embossing folder again. Oh, killing me to have to wait. Just saying, it's killing me. Okay, I'll set that aside. And this is totally random why I'm showing this. I just got this from Kathy House. Look how cute these guys are. Okay, I have to get this one too now. What is this? Is this the Freezing Fun bundle? I think I did order this. I just had, yes it is. I had to get the critters. Look at these guys. And you know, this one's a pretty simple card, but super cute. And I think you could easily make a bunch of these. Not too much coloring, right? If you color them with the blends. And then these are the stitch nested label dies. And these are the brand new, some kind of embellishment that we have that goes with the Snowflake product suite. Anyway, I just had to share those because they were super cute and they just came in the other day. Okay, let's get stamping. I'm going to share this very first card, and it is going to be using I think I'll start here. Not Plaid Tidings. Where's my sticky? Here it is. The Gilded Autumn product suite. Now, when I saw this, I knew I loved it. Hello, Sandra. I see you're here too. Let's see who else is here. Hold on a second. Nice. Yeah, Shauna, I know you'd probably let me use it, but I just didn't feel right. It's new, Shauna, and it's set aside for you. Okay, so back to the Gilded Autumn product suite. When I saw this, I love making fall cards. I just had to get it. But I looked at these 3 little punches and thought, I don't really need them. And the stamp set's cute, but I don't really need it. The bundle is only $68. So instead, I chose to get Love of Leaves. And that's what I'm using for my Lazy Days of Summer stamp camp. However, now, look what I got in the mail. This is from Kathy House. Isn't that cute with the punches? She used the brush, metallic foil paper. Is that what it's called? In the different colors. So it comes in copper gold. I don't know what this color is. Copper gold and something else. Super cute, but I really like the fact that she used the brand new cards that come cut and pre-scored, which are right here. So the gold cards and envelopes. I wasn't sure what they would look like, but you know what? Because look at that in the catalog. It does not look cute. Now, when you look at my video, look how cute that is. It's like shiny. Wow, pretty impressive, hey? So I just had to show that. And then I got this card. This is from Chris Carmichael. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. And not hard to make, right? Designer series paper, a stitch circle, and you stamp your little pieces, punch, 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 and it's together. So I'm really regretting not getting that now. And then this one, I just love this one. It's just simple. Again, the stitch nested label dies. That's sort of a classic shape to have. This uses the brand new ribbon that I absolutely love. It comes in a ribbon combo pack. And then again, there's those little things that I did not buy. So I just thought I'd let you know that I think I goofed. But pretty cute, hey? This one is by Lena Gersa. And she's also in Ontario. Cute, hey? So I just had to share those. Okay, so my card that we're making today is I wanted to get away from the typical color scheme of fall. So I went a little rogue with the colors. It looks quite pretty in person. So my colors are Blackberry Bliss, Pear Pizzazz. This is the Autumn, what's it called? Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper, Mossy Meadow cardstock, Highland Heather cardstock, Blackberry Bliss, and Very Vanilla. And I've done PDF instructions for all my cards, and I'm going to load them up into my Karina's Creations Facebook page. So if you're not a member of that, ask to join and I'll add you in because there's a file section I can add PDFs to. And I will also send it out to people on my email list just as bonus projects that they can stamp at home. So this is what we're going to make. It looks like this, so that when you get your kit, you can pull it out. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you? I forgot to show you how beautiful the paper is. So the fun thing about this is that it has gold and copper in the Designer Series paper. This is where my copper square circle goes, but I couldn't find any right now. And it's got mint macaroon, Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, or Cajun Craze, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Gold Foil, Mint Macaroon, Very Vanilla. And pretend that there is a copper foil circle right there. But very, very pretty Designer Series paper. Okay, the other thing that's kind of amazing about this set, So I'm using Love of Leaves because that's what I brought in to work with. It's $64.75. And I brought it in because I thought the dies were pretty amazing. So if you want, you can just cut out a stitched, a stitch shape, leaf shape. You could stamp your image first and then die cut it out. If you want to add stitching in the center of your leaf, you put these two together. And that's how I created these. So I grabbed this one, and these will be all die cut for you. So it's just basically assembling is what you need to do. But you put these two together. I ran this through Highland Heather cardstock, and that's what you get. So I think that's pretty beautiful. It cuts and it puts stitching on the inside of the leaf. So I love that. And then this weird piece, I was like, what on earth does this do? So this is part of my Lazy Days of Summer card class because we're working, it's a watercolor class now because I thought I'd do a technique, but look at this. That's pretty cool. I like the stitching it adds. So I was pretty excited about that when I designed that card. Okay, I gotta put that back because I gotta start cutting for that class. Okay, so I thought that for $64.75 that this was a pretty good value with really cool stitch leaves that will add to my leaf collection because I collect trees and leaves and flowers. That's sort of my thing that I love. Okay, the first thing I should mention, I guess I could show you these two cards. These were my games night cards that we did. Pretty cute, hey? Just simple. Just simple. Yeah, Shauna says I thought that too. Okay, so let's get stamping, you guys. So you will get your kit in the mail, and it looks like this. And the very first thing I did was cut a piece of very vanilla cardstock to go in the center. So this card is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and it's scored at 4.25 inches. Or if you don't have a scoring tool, you can use your finger. That'll work too. And I'm just going to quickly put this in the center of my card. And I'll get my Stampin' Seal. Ooh, it's working. Sometimes with a new product, it takes me a while to learn it, how to use it. Okay, that actually worked really well. It's hard to teach an old stamper new tricks. Never mind dog. Stamper. Okay. Now the next thing I did was cut this piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock. And it is, again, I've got PDFs with all PDF instructions with all the measurements. This one is 3.25 by 4 inches. And I have put it in the Wrapped in Texture embossing folder. Now, this is actually part of the coffee cup set. What is it? Heartwarming Hugs. But I think you could use this year round. I love these little mini folders. And it just adds a little bit of texture and interest to your card without any stamping. Now, of course, if you don't have a Big Shot die cutting machine, then you would just take some ink. I would use Pear Pizzazz ink and stamp on Pear Pizzazz paper. And then you could stamp, where's my stamp set? You could even stamp, some of these little leaves just along the top to add some interest to your card. Because this set also has, look at the sentiments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentiments. Hello and thank you I use all the time. It's got, I'm so glad you're in my life. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. I thought of you today. Hope changes everything. Isn't that nice? Like just nice sentiments that I can send to friends right now. Okay, now this is the Designer Series paper. Choose whatever side you want to use. I really liked the foil, the copper foil that's on here. And then I'm just going to attach this onto my Pear Pizzazz cardstock. What was the dimension of this one? This is 4 by 2.5. Yeah, 4 by 2.5. And then you're going to take your very vanilla cardstock circle. I've punched this out with a 2.5 inch circle punch. I'm going to get my Memento black ink pad out. If you find that your ink pad's getting dry, you can easily just buy a re-inker for it. Okay, oh, that looks messy. I hope it's okay. Nope, looks good. Okay, and then I'm sure you guys have seen me clean my stamps. This is how the Simply Chamois comes. I think it's around $11. I always take it and cut it into quarters, store it in a case, because you can actually buy these plastic cases in the annual catalog. And then I cut it into 4 because one's always clean, ready to go. Because I do a lot of stamping. And then I find this is too big and messy for my hand. My hands aren't that big. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this down with a dimensional. So you'll see how quickly these cards come together. Maybe it's because there's card kits. That could be it. If you don't have one of these, oh my gosh, why have I been fighting with dimensional backings for so long when I could have just grabbed my take your pick tool? I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I didn't know which was part of it. See? Okay, oh, it did come off. There you go. Okay, and I'm just going to tuck this one back here. Make sure it doesn't hang over the top of your card. And then I'm going to pop this one up with 2 dimensionals. You can use big dimensionals. I'm just using mini ones because that's what I have on the table. I usually save my minis for smaller pieces of cardstock. But this works pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And then I thought this would be really cute if I put this on here. So we'll get another one. Ooh, look. I don't even have to touch it. I saw another demonstrator do this and I thought, oh, she is so smart. Couldn't tell you who it was, but it was not my idea, but boy, do I love it. Okay, this is my go-to thread that I always use called linen thread. You can double it up. Sometimes I double it up and make it thicker. I'm just gonna do one. I like to do bunny ear bows, and then I put one over the other and then loop it through the hole and then give it a little pull and voila, all done. All done. Easy peasy bows. Now, normally when you come to my in-person classes, I sit there and tie bows for everybody. I don't know, my customers just don't love tying bows. So I drink my coffee, tie my bows, and we have lots of fun. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to attach this on with a glue dot. Joy says, I just got my 2 leaf sets yesterday. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. There, you can stamp with me now, Joy. Okay. Yeah, I love my leaf sets. I don't know why. I start making fall cards, usually autumn, September, October. But really, I need to do a Christmas card stamp count, so I'm ahead of the game this year, right? Okay, now, if you get your make and take kit and you have the stamp set, you could actually get some ink and stamp the inside, right, with a couple leaves, especially if you own the stamp set. But when you get your make and take kit, I'm not allowed to send you stamped images. That's against the Stampin' Up! Rules. So you have to use whatever sentiment stamp that you have. Shauna says, do the bunny ear method. Me too, says Kim. Yeah, bunny ear method works really good. It does. Okay, so that's one make and take card. So pretty, you know, relatively easy, but it's still fun. Now, the next make and take that I have for you guys looks like this. And it was a bit tricky because I'm not allowed to stamp images and send them to you guys. But it's using the gift wrapped stamp set. And I like the fact that it comes with a coordinating bow punch. So this is the gift wrapped bundle. It's only $42.25. So I thought that was, you know, relatively inexpensive, but it's got some nice sentiments. So a very Merry Christmas, celebrate in style, tied with love, especially for you. It even comes out with a little baby tag. And this is the center of the bow. So I will send you the punched piece, and I have used this paper, which is called, I want to say Celebrate Plaid. That's not what it's called. It's called Plaid Tidings. It's 1575. I showed it yesterday because when I saw this in the catalog, I went, oh my goodness, what is going on with all those colors? But you know what? Individually, they're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm using Pretty Peacock because that's the color of the paper. And before I start, I got to show you this. Look at this beautiful swap. You know, it's just simple and cute. So this is part of the, ooh, what's that ornate bundle called? That's where this die is from. But isn't that beautiful? And it's, you know, just 2 colors of ink, gorgeous grape. It looks like a metallic brad in the center. And this is from, I can't even tell you who it's from. I hope they put their name in it. It is from Betsy. Oh, is that Betsy? No, Betty? Betsier? I don't know. I am just butchering names today. Anyway, you can let me know. Super gorgeous. And then this card I got from Lorna Rosinski. Oh my gosh, Lorna. You sold me on this because look at the foil. I don't know if it shows in this video. She went and stamped and embossed on the red foil and then punched it out with the punch. Like, isn't that a gorgeous card? I thought that was very impressive. And so if you're looking for the foil sheets, they're on page 22. Because sometimes I show you things and then you have to spend an hour trying to find them in the catalog. So, page 22, they are hidden away right here. Red and green foil sheets, $13.50. And of course, these cards, I kind of glanced over this, but again, I got a cute swap and now I'm reconsidering. And then Gnome for the Holidays. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have a friend of mine who asked me to do a Christmas card class on Gnome for the Holidays, so I think this will be stamp set of the month. These guys are just so cute. You gotta stop the cuteness. It's killing me. Okay, so I told you where the foil was for this one. And then I think I can show you how to stamp it now. Now this one's not very hard. Again, it's cute, but I didn't want a Christmas card. I thought, let's just make a regular kind of a fall birthday card. That's what I was going with this one. Okay, so when you get your kit in the mail, this is what your pieces look like. Uh-oh. Okay, carefully open the packet because guess what I've already lost? This piece. So I think in your kit I better give you 2 of them. Did it get stuck in the envelope? No, that's okay. I will just go and do another one. Okay, step 1, before I forget, let's put in the inside of the card because it's kind of dark and it's, you know, nice to have something to write on. So again, my cardstock base is the same, 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And for advanced stampers, I know you're going to do, feel free to take this kit and wow me and do something else with it. I'd love to see what you create. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be the inside. Now let's decorate the outside. So I've taken a piece of Whisper White cardstock. It's 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And I have put it in the embossing folder that is my absolute favorite called Tasteful Textile 3D Embossing Folder. Now it's in the main catalog, but I use it for everything. It's part of that world of something sweet. But it's a good size and you can use it for Christmas cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards, baby cards, absolutely anything because it just gives a bit of texture and interest to your cardstock. I love things that I can use all throughout the year. I think it's a really good investment and a really good value. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to put this here. I'm just going to set this aside for a second. Now I need to stamp some stars on my bumblebee pieces. This one is 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 3/4 inch. And this piece is 5 inches by 3/4 inch. And I don't want to stamp on my pretty desktop, so I'm just going to get a piece of scrap paper because otherwise I'll get some bumblebee ink on there and that would be sad because it looks so pretty and clean. Okay. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Do you love the color combo? I was a little nervous about it. I thought it might be a little bit out there, so I'm happy you like it. I always try my best to make projects for you guys that you will love. All my cards are made with love because I truly like to make all my friends happy. So when you like it, that just makes me really happy. Okay, I guess I didn't need my scrap paper because the stars fit on the paper quite nicely. But I should mention that if you haven't got a lot of blocks, it's really nice to have blocks that fit the size of your stamp. Because if I was putting this itty bitty block on a bigger block like this, for example, what tends to happen when you rock it? You pick up the edge of your block in ink, and then when you stamp on your paper, you get a horrible little line. And I did that the other day. Oh, Joy's saying I'm making you spend more money. I'm sorry, Joy. I had my team meeting last night. And I had my friend Lindsay demonstrate a card, and I said to her, "You have now cost me another what am I up to? Another $80 because her card was so beautiful last night." That's what happens. I see it, it's cute, I fall in love, I gotta have it, and that's why I started teaching card classes, because my spending was getting a little crazy when I first started, and I've been doing this for 14 years. So if I wasn't doing classes, well, I've still spent a lot of money on stamping supplies, but you know what? It makes me happy. I can share with my friends, and you know what? We have such an amazing stamping community. I think that's one thing that people don't talk about enough. Just the friends, like you guys watching me, the friends I've made, irreplaceable. And I think we have such a good group. An amazing group, actually. Okay, so like I said, I've already punched this out, but when you punch it out of cardstock, I won't actually do it because it'll wreck my card. You just go bam, and then ta-da, out it comes. Whoops, almost wrecked that. And then I punch two. So one out of Pretty Peacock cardstock, and then the second one out of this beautiful plaid designer series paper. I'm just going to curl up the bow just a little bit. And I wanted to offset it just a smidge to give it some dimension, because I'm telling you, I had to really hold myself back and not stamp an image for you. And then I thought, well, there's got to be a reason why Stampin' Up! Has that rule. So I'm just going to follow the rules. So if you really love this, you know what? I think this would be a really good investment, this set. I don't think you would be disappointed with that at all. And I have to punch myself another center now. Now, if you're wondering, let me show you how I store all my cardstock. Got to remember, though, I do classes. So every single file folder has a color. And then I put it in a hanging file folder container. Because then when I do scrapbooking retreats, I can take my box with me. So it's not permanently in my crafting area. But sometimes when people are new, they're kind of wondering how you store stuff. That's how I do it. Now, if you only have a few colors, you wouldn't need, you know, a file for every color, but maybe you'd store 2 or 3 colors in it, or you can do color families, right? That would be really good. Okay, so I've got my bow, and you can either use some liquid glue. I think I'm just going to attach it with another glue dot. Look at, we've got a weird glue dot going on here. Let's go like this. Yeah, Shauna says they should have some exceptions in place due to COVID. I agree, but Stampin' Up! Is a stamp company and they sell stamps, right? So most customers have some stamp that they can substitute, I find. And if you're a new person, then you just buy the bundle and make a whole bunch of cards. So yeah, that's a kind of a tough issue. But I'm just happy that I'm still able to do classes through Zoom, at least through this lovely COVID outbreak situation that we are in, because I would be so lonely. Okay, there we go. So you're just going to stamp Celebrate in Style. Now I have cut this, it's probably a little bit big, But how I did this, oh yeah, I was going to show you this. I showed this yesterday, right? So this is the brand new Banner Pick-a-Punch. It cuts a nice pennant shape, and then it cuts the reverse shape, and it cuts 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch sized papers. So I cut it a little longer because you had to be able to put it in here to actually cut your shape. I'm not going to do this side. I just want to show you because it's actually too short now. Then you can punch it. If you want it to be perfect, you can take a look at the back. Now, can you see how this has more space showing than this side? That means it would punch a bit crooked. See, I should have had my cardstock. Well, I shouldn't have punched it. I should have just done it while you guys were watching. So if you get these equal and then you punch it, then it'll be perfect. So when I first punch my piece, you can see it's pretty perfect. I checked the back and make sure it was lined up correctly. So then all you do, if it's a little too long, just give it a little snip with your paper snips. If you're looking for scissors, these are the bomb. These are great. Super sharp. Okay, and then I'm just going to use 2 Stampin' Dimensionals. And we'll put them on here, like so. And then you have a beautiful, cute, quick card. Okay, now I did one other thing, because what's this missing? Anybody guess? It is bling. We need some bling, right? Did I put bling in my card? I think I did. Oh, yes. Okay, here's the bling. So everybody will get some bling. I am using the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. The nice thing about this is it's in the annual catalog, so they should have lots in stock. And I've got 3 left for another card kit. But I just think it's cute to just add, you know, one. We'll put one here. I have a feeling it's going to go flying. Put one in the center of the bow. And then we'll put one up here. Oh, now it's stuck to my finger. That's okay. And we'll put one here. And you could get a variety. Make it small ones or big ones. I'm not 100% sure which one you'll get. But that's my card. So you can see how easy that is to come together. And Shauna says, having the ability to watch Facebook Lives has been amazing. And you know what? I agree. I often, while I'm stamping, turn on some Facebook Lives, and then I feel like I have friends stamping with me. Sharon says, bling. Yes, Sharon. What do you think? Thumbs up. Cute card. Simple card, right? Everybody should be able to put this together. And so stamping with people through Zoom and Facebook Live is my saving grace, truly. That way I don't feel like I'm alone. And that's why sometimes I'll have last minute mystery stamping challenges. If I have a free night and I'm creating in my craft room, I'll just throw it out there and say, who wants to join me? Because it is more fun stamping with people as well. We're social people. We want to be connected. That's the whole purpose of this, is our stamping community. So I want to thank you so much for watching, you guys. The ordering will go through till 9 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to post the winners of the door prize entries, just in case somebody comes in at 8:30, puts an order, fills out the door prize form. I don't want them to miss it. So I'll do it when I get up tomorrow morning. It'll be between 10 and 12. I'll see. I was going to sleep in, but who am I kidding? I barely ever sleep, so that's not happening. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to share the video, and I hope you have fun stamping with your stuff, and we will see you soon. Bye.